Because l'hôpital. Stuff my TBR lover. Meet me at our spot. Fair dawning, good friends. Welcome back to another vlog. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It is Friday morning. Yes, Friday morning. The 12th of November. As I explained in last week's vlog, because I am still... Stop calling me out, guys. I'm calling myself out. I'm calling myself out. So you don't need to do it. I am still behind on my editing. However, I am in the process of editing my last Spookathon vlog, and then hopefully on Sunday when Becca leaves I can edit last week's vlog, and then I will do all the in-between editing after that, because I get to see the lovely Becca Fowl on the morrow. Well, technically it's today. Technically it's today. I am so excited to meet this girl. It feels like we have been friends forever. Like, we talked about this the other day. It doesn't feel like we're meeting each other for the first time. It's kind of like we're meeting each other for the first time after lockdown, because we've just become friends so quickly, and it's just been balls. Do you know what I mean? So, reading wise, probably not going to get much reading done because it's 2:30 in the morning on Friday the 12th of November. So this is fun. Yes, I'm still up. Yes, I'm still editing. I'm editing a bit, then watching my videos, then I watch later, because I can't sleep. What I have done though is played some Animal Crossing whilst I was on Becca's Sprints last night. I read a bit of Legend Born. So I'm now currently on around chapter 15. I put the bookmark in here because I think that's where I am. But I've been listening to the audiobook. The audiobook says chapter 17. But I think it's either 1 or 2 chapters ahead of the actual book, because it did some kind of introduction thing and it classed that as a chapter. I don't really know what it did, but it did. So yeah. So far this is good. It is a bit frustrating because I've been listening to it for ages, and then I look and I'm like 10 pages on, because the writing is ridiculously small. And also, can you imagine if this was normal size writing, how thick this book would be? Can we just appreciate how chunky this would be? This is going to go to one side for now because I've got Pokemon-a-thon books to read. Again, I know what y'all are thinking. She's bitten off more than she can chew. Probably right. Am I going to stop reaching for the stars? No. Just come along for the ride. Embrace it. We all know you want to. I have got my Pokemon-a-thon. TBR. I've read Song of Wraith and Ruin. 4 stars. Read Kingdom of the Curse. Probably going to be 4 stars. Still not read it yet. I still have yet to read Poison Heart, Holopox, Deadly Dreams, A Pinch of Magic and Frost Heart. I've also decided that my ebook is going to be something that's not on any of my other TBRs. Typical me. Good old Lisa adding stuff to her TBR when she didn't need to. It's going to be Crownbreaker, because Tony said there's a part in the first part of the book, within the first couple of days, because we were supposed to be buddy reading it, but she forgot to let me know that she'd started. So on like day 2, there's a part that makes her cry. So I just wanted to read it and see if it made me cry. So I thought, stuff my TBR lover, let's just make this one Crownbreaker and just dive into some Sebastian de Castell. You can't say that every day, can you? What I might do as well is, it means I won't get as many points, but I'm going to be changing this prompt to Wondersmith, because its water was to continue a series, and I was hoping that I could have got to Wondersmith before this. We're now the 12th. This readathon finishes on the 18th, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get around to reading Holopox by then. Team Turtwig, I need to actually register Kingdom of the Cursed. Remind me to register my books read for Kingdom of the Cursed. So I've got like 6 days. 6 days to read. 6 days to read 6 books. Can she do it? Can she do it? You will find out in this vlog. So yes, there's that. That is my basically my reading plans for this week. Is Pokemon-a-thon. So I've got these to read by Thursday, as well as Crownbreaker. Wish me luck, cause I'm gonna need it. So I'm watching Chloe, and once I finish this video I'm gonna do some editing. Look at all those lovely clips I've got to edit. Have you seen how much what is all this? This thing here is, where is it? It's a tiny little thing. Tiny. All this I've got to edit. Wish me luck. It currently stands at 1 hour and 53 minutes. Nope. Currently stands at 1 hour, 54 minutes and 12 seconds. Shall we see how much I can edit out of this to get it down? Shall we? We shall. Hello. Hi. I'm so excited. We are currently on like 5:15. So in about 3 hours, Becca's gonna be here. I'm so excited. So reading wise, I've actually done quite well so far. Probably the best I'm gonna do this weekend until she goes home, for obvious reasons. I have got to a point. I changed what I was reading, and I decided to jump into Wondersmith. I didn't pick up Crownbreaker like I wanted to, and I've got 3 hours 40 left of the audio. I'm just going to keep reading it until she gets here, and then I'll have almost completed a full book by the time she gets here. I had my endoscopy, and okay, so just going to put a trigger warning right here right now. If you are squeamish about things being down your throat, vomiting, anything like that, then you might just want to skip ahead. If I remember, I'll put a timestamp here somewhere of when I stopped talking about this. So, as many of you will know, the endoscopy was like the last step before the consultant, in order for me to be able to go and get my surgery. I have had the most traumatic experience that I have ever encountered with regards to the hospital. So again, this is just my personal experience. It's not by any means saying that this is the worst, most traumatic experience anyone could ever go through, because it's not. But for me, this is the worst as to date that I've had to experience. So I went there, I got there about 2:30 to do the whole questions, check that you know they got the COVID test was negative and blah blah blah. I went in and they explained that they were also going to take tissue samples just to double check that obviously they can see, if they see things are healthy, just to double check that your tissue is healthy as well. And that bit I didn't know about, but that's by the by. I thought it was just taking a look around. But when I got in there, I didn't actually get seen till about 4:15, and I got there at 3:15. Well, I got there at 2:30, and my appointment was at 3:15. I was so nervous, but I was like deep breathing. They said that the more relaxed you are, the easier the process goes. And I was just like, in my mind, I was very practical. Like, this is the last thing that I need to get done before I can go for surgery. This is, if I don't get this done, surgery is a no-go. It's not going to be possible, potentially. And, or I might have to get a procedure done that's going to put me on the waiting list for even longer. And I want, now that I'm getting the ball rolling, I just want to get things done and sorted. I got in there and laid down, and all of a sudden I started to panic a little bit. But then I was like, the nurses, can I just give a massive shout out to the 2 nurses that were with me throughout the procedure. It was only a 5-minute procedure or thereabouts, but it felt like an eternity, because all of a sudden I laid down, my mind was like, you're gonna get something shoved down your throat. As soon as she put that mouth guard on, my body just wanted to like take the mouth guard out of my mouth. This was before the camera went down, but he was really quick and he was like going down as soon. I thought like my body went into fight or flight mode. I can understand why I was warned that they might grab your hand, because automatically my body was like, get it out, and I really wanted to like move around and get it out, and it was like my body reacting, and I did not think, I went in with a practical mind thinking this would be okay and that I wouldn't feel like that, but honestly my eyes were streaming. I felt as I breathed properly and just swallow, so I had to swallow as it went down, and I was like gipping and wrenching, and I felt sick. I felt like I just wanted to rip it out of my throat. It was so traumatising, and the nurses were lovely. One was above my head and she was sort of like rubbing my back, and the other guy, I only got the woman's name, who was Nikki. I didn't get the guy's name, I'm really sorry, but the guy was rubbing my hand and he said he'll squeeze my hand as tight as you want to, as tight as you need to, just breathe, and they were just so reassuring. So thank you so much. Not that the nurses are ever going to watch this, but thank you. You don't understand how comforting, even though I was still in a hell of a lot of distress. And it was a very invasive procedure, obviously. It's not the kind of gagging you want, really, is it? It's really not the kind of gagging you want to be doing. He checked my stomach. He said everything's healthy as far as he's concerned. He is also the bariatric surgeon. So he was like, hi, I could potentially be the one doing your surgery. And he was lovely as well. And he was like, you're doing really well. They were so encouraging. I couldn't have asked for a better team of people. I might get some pain in my stomach because obviously they took a couple of biopsies. There might be some bleeding again because they've taken pieces of my tissue from my stomach, but they said that that's normal. I've got to try drinking water first before I drink any other hot fluids, obviously, because they numbed my throat. Oh, I forgot to say that bit. They did numb my throat like 3 times with this most disgusting tasting thing that I have ever put in my mouth. The most disgusting thing that's ever gone down my throat. It was rank. Everything's going ahead as normal, providing that I have the consultant's appointment. I don't gain weight before my surgery. I need to get on this meal plan that they've given me and just get cracking, because as long as I don't put on weight before surgery, then this should all be going ahead, and then I can get the balloon done. Downside of that is, I was thinking, get this procedure done, I won't have to have something shoved down my throat again. Next time, you know, I might get sedation, to be fair. Guess how they put the balloon down? They put it down with the wire and then they fill it up. So that procedure's probably going to be a bit longer. So I think I would need sedation for that, to be fair. I'm going to head off and start making our tea, prepping the chicken and cleaning the rest of my flat. I'm going to have a tomato and basil and garlic sauce on my chicken pasta. And I will see you all later. She's in Leeds. She is in Leeds. Leeds. That means that she is literally 20 minutes away. I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm so excited. I can't. Last reading update of today. I'm reading Wonder Smith. This just takes me, despite, I feel sorry for Morgan. I'm sorry, but like, why is it always like, the books that I like to read is, the main character is discriminated against by somebody, or by a bunch of people, just because of who they are. Got Ash from Frost Heart, poor Morgan Crow, first by a family and now by the Wonder Society. It's just, it's a madness. It's a madness, it is, but it's absolutely amazing. I love Hawthorne. I was on the bus to the hospital and I sat there trying to stop laughing out loud because it was just so funny. His comments, he's so excitable. Oh god, I want to be Hawthorne's friend, but got this much. So when Becca leaves tomorrow, on Sunday, or if I get a chance before we leave tomorrow, if I get up early, I'm gonna crack this out. But right now, I want to get ready and go and wait at the train station. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Excited! 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 Goodbye! She's on the train! She's on the train! She's on the train! And I'm going to pick her up off the train. See you soon. I'm vlogging in public, I don't care. I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting. Look at the train station. Mm-hmm. 20 past. The one from Manchester Airport is the one she's on. She'll be here in about 5 minutes. The train's pulling in, the train's pulling in, the train is pulling in. Look who we have!
I am here!
So yeah, she's been here, Becca, has been here for a few hours now, but...
Like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but we've just been chatting, like, non-stop. I mean, you know what our lives are like, so just...
And we have no one to be like, are we going to sprint now?
I don't... So we've literally had nobody to stop us from chatting, and I've absolutely loved it because I've not actually had to sit and had someone to like sit and chat with. It's like a massive catch up, even though we talk every day anyway.
Yeah.
But we've had some chicken pasta. I've got some snacks. We've got a brew, and I've just had tea.
Dinner.
And we're just gonna watch something before we fall asleep, and then we've got Manchester Markets tomorrow.
And Eternals.
And Eternals!
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
So
It was so much fun. So, yeah, you might see some B-roll of Manchester Markets. You might not. It depends if I remember.
I'll try and remind her if I remember.
If you do, it will be my crappy phone quality clips because I'm not taking this to Manchester because you know that with it being me, I will lose it or break it. And it's a £500 camera, ain't gonna happen. So, you might see some nice phone type B-roll after this, but we'll see. If not, I'll speak to you all on Sunday. Bye! We're ready to leave for Manchester Market.
Yes, and I'm on brand with a Christmas jumper.
Look, doesn't she look so beautiful? She's stunning. She's a princess. So yeah, we're just setting off. We're setting off a bit late because not going to show you behind me right now because like spoilers.
There's still piles of books on the floor. It's not finished.
It's fine. It's fine. We move. We're fine.
I'm hiding it.
I have made more space, and I'm gonna hold a book because I'm giving it to Becca.
One book. One book.
Because we're giving it to Becca, but to be fair,
It's a double.
it's just
It's a double.
baby steps, baby steps. So we're gonna head out now, and like I said, probably B-roll of some kind of Manchester Market type situation. Then we're gonna go see Eternals, and we will be back later. And we'll probably be trying to read a bit later, maybe, if we don't keep talking until 12 o'clock at night, like we did last night, 'cause, you know.
Oopsie.
It is what it is, guys, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm so excited. So, we'll update you when we're back. We have had a nice walk around Manchester. I've got my steps in today. I should have on my Fitbit, but I've bought some things, and so has Becca. If you want to find out what Becca bought, you can have a check on Becca's channel for a vlog. I will be linking a vlog in the description, so because hers will obviously go up before mine. Mine might be up in about 2 weeks, you never know. But I bought some stuff. I bought crystals, some Pokeball earrings, just stuff. I will show you when we get home. And I will just, honestly, if you get a chance to come down, I went to York Markets a couple of years ago and it was just not great. So I had high hopes for this and it just didn't fail. The downside is I just didn't bring enough money with me. Yeah. I just didn't save enough money for this adventure. So next year, I'm going to be at a different market.
More prepared.
Yeah, and I'm going to be prepared financially. Especially if I'm going to be going to a certain southern market that might be on with a certain somebody. But yeah, we're going to go home on the train, hopefully get a seat on the train home, and then get some food and then the Eternals later. So I'm excited. More fun to come. Bye. Hello friends. I don't know why I do that every single time, but it's trademark now. I'm back from Eternals. Becca is still processing.
It's going to take about 5 to 7 business days for me to process.
Becca's still processing what happened in Eternals because end scenes and shit. Manchester Markets was so much fun. So I'm turning you away from my bookcase because I don't want you to see that. What I am going to be doing though is showing you what I got from Manchester Markets. So we found a person who sells crystals. I think we told you earlier, didn't we? We did. But now I'm going to show you the crystals because they're beautiful. So I got a piece of amethyst that was just calling my name. That's just so pretty. And that's going to be stored on my bookcase. In one of the trinket dishes probably that I've got from Fairy Loot. So pretty. And then I've got a moonstone, a dragonstone and a pink quartz. Did I also get their business card so I can order more off their website? Yes. They also have made some of these into jewellery, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be buying some of them. So that's the dragonstone which Becca picked out, which is not focusing. There we go, that's the dragonstone. That is the little moonstone. And this is the rose quartz, which doesn't look very rose quartzy. On the camera it looks more quartzy, but it is rose, I promise. I don't lie. And then we went back to a shop that we saw right as we...
Did you show off the amethyst?
Yes. We saw this shop as soon as we walked into the markets, but we were like, we'll have a walk around and see if we see anything else first. And then we came back to the shop because it was just so nice. So I bought some, oh no, I dropped them, some Pokeball earrings, because who doesn't need Pokeball earrings? So I'll be wearing them all the time. And then Becca noticed these and I just couldn't not get one for myself. So there's also going to be a new sit down video background. So this is going to go in my background on my bookshelves. And it's a little dragon holding a crystal ball. He's so adorable, isn't he? Becca picked him.
He's so cute.
He's adorable. But then, honestly, trying to get something for this girl without him knowing was just ridiculous. We were going through all these stalls and I was like, oh, like this, and she's like, oh yeah, do I want this, do I not, do I want this, do I not? Finally picked something that she liked, didn't know whether she was going to get it, so I was like, by the way, I'm getting you that. So I just thought I'll show you what I got Becca as well. This is the dragon version of Becca.
It really is.
He is absolutely adorable, and this was her favourite one because of the little clasped hands and like the stern look on her face. It's just so cute. So yeah, this is Becca's little dragon. This she'll be taking home with her. I'll wrap him back up in bubble wrap because I don't want to break him, because I've literally just got him. So yeah, thoughts on the Eternals. I cried a lot. Like, I was trying to silently cry so much. And when at the end of the film, I was like, could you hear me crying? And she's like, no, I could tell you were crying because of the sniffling you were doing. Like, oh my god, it was just... I honestly don't know what to do with my life at this moment in time.
That's me after every single Marvel movie.
Because we also saw the Morbius trailer, which was just absolutely amazing. I, for the first time, saw the Spider-Man new trilogy, not trilogy.
No Way Home.
Trailer, No Way Home, and that just blew my mind. I saw the Batman trailer, and I'm in the same mind as Becca with this. Like, no, I hated Robert Pattinson in Twilight, because Twilight's a toxic film, but I might actually just watch Batman because he's in it. I don't generally watch Batman either because I don't like Batman as a character normally, because I really just think he's not a likeable person. But I might just watch this. And then I saw a trailer for House of Gucci with Adam Driver in, and you know, not my normal type of film, but it is now. And that's it, I think. I think that's everything. If I have forgot something, I'll probably pop in later and say something else, which might also be a bunch of shit, you never know. knowing me, it probably will be. But I had so much fun today. My feet are in so much pain. Yeah. I am so tired. We are so tired. We're just going to sit and chill and just process.
Animal Crossing.
Becca's playing Animal Crossing.
I'm reading a book. There's no Switch here. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's lying to you all. She's lies. Becca is going to try and get through Love Hypothesis. I'm going to get through more of Wondersmith. If in any of these clips you see a random picture covering the bookcases, because I couldn't be arsed editing out and refilming part of what I was saying. Am I basic? Yes. Are you used to this by now? Yes. Welcome to chaos. My life is a mess. And I told you I'm like this all the time, and Becca can now vouch that for the fact that I am legitimately chaos personified at all times in my life. And yeah, so there's that. I'm probably going to edit this down to a couple of minutes rather than the 7-minute clip that I've just filmed. Again, I ramble, so I'm going to go now. We're going to chill, and you'll probably get an update from me tomorrow, maybe, if I remember. Adios amigos, I will see you all on the morrow. Hello friends. So, today has just been a chill day. Becca is just getting dressed, and I'm going to show you what an amazing job she's done with my shelves. So, if you remember yesterday, I showed you B-roll of what my shelves originally looked like. They were a mess, to be fair. Like, I've absolutely no idea how the hell she's done it, but she's done it. Once she's got dressed and the bedroom's free, I'm going to go around and show you all the cases. But for now, I'm just going to show you what she's done with my living room one. So ignore the mess that's around. That is what that looks like now. So she honestly, how neat does that look now compared to yesterday? I'm gonna go show you the one in the hallway. This just makes my heart happy, so happy. So she's obviously kept the series and authors together, which, to be honest, I didn't even think about doing. I was like, no, I need to separate my paperbacks and hardbacks because it's going to look weird when they're together. But it doesn't, it just looks right, and the fact that they all just slot together so nicely, just, honestly, I am going to have to do a shuffling around in like a month or so maybe. But Becca did tell me an idea. I can't remember where she got it from, but she meant to get a book tree for my bedroom before I can afford to get a wider bookcase. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I know in the next couple of months I'm definitely going to be getting chunkier books, because Danny's sending me a copy of the Illumicrate Empire of the Vampire. So if you look at this shelf, it is, you know, stacked. So I will need to start moving some things around when that book comes through. But I just love it. like all my Akatar series together with my Crescent City. And then she did like a white or predominantly white shelf. And this was just so aesthetically pleasing, and it's just amazing when she was putting it together. And then there are some gaps, but the reason she's left the gaps is because the books that will go there are currently on my TBR cart to read this month. Over here are all my graphic novels. I've had to move some into the other room because of space, but overall I'm just so happy. There are literally no stacks of books anywhere. Everything is on a shelf and has its place. It's just so good. And here is the wondrous woman who did it all.
I can hear you thinking, like, yes, that's me that did that.
And now that she's dressed, although my room might still be a bit of a mess because
I mean, all my crap is on your bed, but it's fine. Right. It's because I need to do this before I can put stuff away.
Yeah, and I've just done an unboxing there, so yeah, that's a bit of a mess. But look, I'll zoom out a little bit. Look at how cool these shelves look now. Like they're all, Magic Castell is all together with the Great Coat series. Just look, and then this bit right here actually just made me want to like die a little bit. But look, how beautiful do those four look together. This is Once Upon a Broken Heart, but with the edges out. But it's just the fact that they're pink in the middle of the shelf, and they're all different shades of pink. And it just makes my heart so happy. A happy heart has been had this weekend. And then down here you've got a full series of books there. It looks like Iron Man's trying to fight Korg there, but they're not. And then this is where I mentioned we had to put a couple of graphic novels down here. But that's just because Lore Olympus is chunky AF. And I forgot I had those 3 Buffy volumes. But just this whole thing, she's done such a great job.
I'm so glad you like it.
She's doing her makeup. This is a Becca in a wild state. I'm joking. But yeah, that was such a good weekend. Like fully reorganised shelves. Went to see Eternals last night. Went to the Manchester market. It's just been brilliant.
She got to see me sob so much because I loved a book that much.
Literally. Honestly, I've never seen someone cry because they've liked the book so much. And
Love Hypothesis did that.
Love Hypothesis did that to Becca. So I'm worried for my own sanity, and I'm gonna need tissues. I know I am, but I'm excited to read that because I'm reading that next month. Spoiler for next month's TBR, but never mind. Exclusive jokes. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So
I'm so glad.
So what I'm gonna do, this is where I'm gonna be putting my book tree whenever I decide to get it. Becca's idea, like I said. And then next to it I'm gonna get a wider bookcase that's tall when I can afford it, but
and not as deep.
Not as deep. And also in front of here, I'm just gonna get a really short wide one, because who needs space to live when you can have space for books? So yeah, I'm gonna go now. We're gonna go chill for a bit before Becca needs to leave me.
This was a couple of hours to play Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Another thing that Becca got me into.
Not just me.
I blame Becca for
Nick
everything.
was also a culprit in that.
Becca for everything. But also, just to let you know, this is probably going to be a shorter vlog, day-wise, because there's probably so much footage to fit in. And the last time I did a longer vlog with more footage, it was almost 2 hours to cut down, which, not about that life. So this will probably go up on Monday. So see you soon.
Days
Bye.
and nights, never felt so much. I just can't shut up about you on my mind. You settle me down whenever you're around, I'm alright. I've always tried to be more than I am, but you focus my heart when you're holding my hand. I miss
Editing Lisa here.
you.
So I realised I didn't close out this vlog.
My heart hurts.
So not really much reading, took day 1, finished Wondersmith, and the rest of the weekend was just spent having a good time with Becca. Played a bit of Animal Crossing in between that as well. But yeah, this was just a short weekend vlog, so I will start a full weekly vlog, and hopefully the weekly vlogs will be back on track going forward now that I'm all caught up. But yeah, had such a fun weekend, and I can't wait to meet Becca again when I go down in March. Can't believe it's that long. Can't believe I've got to wait that long. Never mind. Anyway, yes, I hope you enjoyed. If you do like my videos, like, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish editing this and go to bed. We'll see. I've not been getting much sleep lately, so we'll see if I have to get sleep. Bye.
Grow from under the